Welcome back to my channel, Astral Dimension. And today's podcast is about why females should avoid being in hurry, why chasing is not for females, why very fast speed is not for females. So you can take this particular podcast for your relationship related questions or relationship related issues, or you can even take this podcast to understand females in depth, and females can listen to this podcast to improve their overall quality of their life. You will naturally relate with this podcast even more if you have Venus in the fire signs, and you will understand why I'm saying some stuff and why you need to why you need to change some facts about your life. So let's dive deep into why females should not be in hurry, and why females should avoid speed, why they should not chase, and why they should be as slow as possible. So, see, whenever Venus is in the sign, fire element signs like Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, it is naturally irritated because Venus is a very soft, sensitive planet and it does not like fire element energies. And the problem with this particular combination, fire and Venus, is that Venus wants to feel soft, Venus wants to feel stable, and only earth element signs and water signs can provide that kind of softness to Venus. And when Venus comes in the fire element, it will be on the edge. It will try to get away from that fiery energy because it is not feeling comfortable. It is getting burned. And naturally, whenever a female is in hurry, why I'm using hurry, speed, and chasing? Because Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius is all about being in top of your game. It's all about being ambitious. It's all about being very competitive. It's all about initiating stuff. It is all about reaching on the top. It is all about cutthroat competition. I'm not saying that females should not have these qualities. I'm saying that feminine nature should avoid these qualities because you don't need these to become successful. There is a different route, there is a different pathway for females that they can use to get successful. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, Mars and Sun will do better in these particular signs because these are really very close to these planets because of their overall nature. Mars is a very hot, fiery planet. Again, Sun is very hot, fiery planet. So they are going to feel naturally very calm and composed and very positively triggered in these particular signs. But Venus is not that kind of planet. So why you are putting your feminine side in these qualities which will naturally irritate your nervous system? Yes, females can be very hyper independent, females can be very bossy, females can be very dominant, females can be very arrogant, but that is not their real nature. You can use these qualities for your Mars. As a female, if you really want to become competitive, if you really want to become bossy and dominant, you have to work on your Mars and Sun, but you don't have to work on your Venus to generate these qualities. And the simple thing to understand, and the simple thing in simple way in which you can understand this particular thing is that whenever female is in hurry, whenever female is moving very quickly, very fast, and is out of her element, that female will become irritated, that female will become so exhausted, and she will lack her energy, she will lack her composure, she will lack her beauty, because for female it's really important that you move slow, you move in a very graceful manner. And I'm not just talking about your physical sense, I'm talking mentally. So whenever a female is very composed, collected, and she is doing her stuff at her own pace, she is doing her stuff within her own time limits, that female will be really happy. But if you put female in a very competitive nature, and she has deadlines, she has to move very fast and quickly, and she is not in proper order, and she is not giving enough attention to what exactly she is doing, that will not give her success, that will not give her happiness. A man will be 10 times more happy if he is not thinking and he is just doing action. If you put him in a battlefield, he will be really happy because he is not thinking who he is killing or who is he is injuring. He will be happy because he is doing his action. He will be satisfied. He does not have to think about it. But a female, if a female is very fast and quick, she is not thinking. And that is a very detrimental factor for a female, because female naturally has to think about every move, about every way that she is taking. So if a female is in hurry, she is not thinking, she is not putting enough feelings and attention towards the work that she is doing, and it will bring chaos and irritation in her personality. Why some females who are burdened with the all the household work, why they get irritated and frustrated? Because that particular work is making her move really fast. She has to take care of this, she has to take care of that, she has to take care of everything all by herself, and that is making her negative, that is making her critical, that is making her out of her element. That's why sometimes mother can become very bitter, and they can become very exhausted, because you will automatically see that okay, she is doing a lot and let me help her. So these thoughts will come in your mind when you see that kind of female, that she's totally out of her element. Now the main reason is that a female has to think before taking any action. Even if she is cooking, she has to be fully present. If she is taking a shower, she has to be fully present. If you tell her be quick, it will naturally irritate her. If you take a female out for shopping and you are telling her be quick, do your shopping in a fast manner, she will be irritated. You can say this thing to a man that okay, we are going to compete, you have to buy everything that you want within half an hour, he will be happy. But if you say this same stuff to a female, she will be somehow irritated that no, I want to take my time, because that is the basic nature, the basic energy of feminine entity. And Venus in the fire element is not doing good because of this impulsiveness. Venus does not want to feel impulsive. So, if you have your Venus in the fire energy, even if you are male or female, in that particular zone, you don't have to be impulsive, especially in your love, in your relationship, in your marriage. Take your time. Don't jump on conclusions quickly. Don't fall in relationship quickly. Don't take the issues of your relationship uh, and jump to their solution without proper thinking and analyzing. So even if you are male and you have your Venus in these fire element, you have to be slow in your relationship. You have to move very slow, and you have to think about every move, every sentence that is coming out of your mouth. And in this particular manner, you can improve this quality of Venus. When Venus feels calm, happy, slow, it will work more for you. So, even if you are male or female, you have to understand that if you have Venus in the fire energy, you have to be slow in your relationship. You have to take your time. You have to think about every action, every effort that you are about to take, and be fully present for your partner. Your impulsiveness can destroy your relationship. Your competitiveness can destroy your relationship, because relationship is not a competition. Especially, you are not going to feel happy if your relationship is like a battleground, if your relationship is like a competition to you, where you always have to compete with your partner. Because yes, it will be in your nature, but you have to control that urge, because the ultimate thing is to make your Venus happy, so that you can feel happy within yourself, within your feminine state. So try to be as calm as possible with this particular Venus. And when we are discussing Venus in every placement, we will see some placements where you can become bossy, where you can become dominant. And for that, especially for even females, we will have to see Mars in fire elements. We have to see position of Mars. And when we are discussing Mars, then even females can understand how they can improve their masculine side. I'm not saying this at all that a female should not be in the corporate sector, or a female should not be competitive, or a female should not be dominant. No, not at all. I'm telling you, your Venus is your feminine side. So if we are working on Venus, we have to work on your feminine side. But if you want to be in male dominated sectors, then you have to work on your Mars. That will give you gains, that will give you dominance. Even if your Mars is in the water elements, even then I will tell you how you can improve the quality of your Mars, even if you are female, so that you can be bossy, you can be dominant. So I hope you will understand my point. So if you have more questions and doubts, you can ask in comments, I will clear them out. Thank you.